typical. Chill like a god, that's so typical. Still more this, so typical. Don't wanna talk about it.
From the home of the Bills since 1973, we are at Highmark Stadium, just south of downtown Buffalo. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. First carry here for Ken Walker. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give them 15 yards to start their first drive of the game. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
From the gun, it's Walker. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. 2 carries for him now on the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
To throw is Darnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
Play action. It's Darnold. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Now it's Darnold. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And he is going to have a Bills first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds ends up getting 7.
Oh, they had a good chance to get off the field defensively there. If they could just wrap up, it's going to be a 4th down. But instead, they can't get him on the deck, and he allows them to pick up the 1st down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. Allen off the play fake. Open man downfield, it's Palmer. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 35. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
To the air, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses, catch the ball, how much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. Here's Allen to throw it. And he slings one that's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. And again, it's Allen. This to the tight end, Kincaid. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook punching it in from a yard away. And the Bills post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score Bills 7, Seahawks nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 29, here's the 2nd and 4. Darnold. He'll get this one to Cobb, complete. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
A gain of 6. And the Seahawks First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A gain of a yard.
Here's Darnold.
2nd and 9.
Finding Smith and Jigba downfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Walker now on 1st and 10. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
It's a pick up of 3. Brings up
Here's Darnold.
At the Bills' 38.
This one goes underneath to Walker. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
39-yard line.
Allen going to throw. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
319.
To throw, it's Allen. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Allen. Cook's full extension. It's complete. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills would extend their lead here just before halftime. Tyler Bass now for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Bills 14, Seahawks nothing.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
A two-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half it didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it. But I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities. And I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
On play action, Allen. This taken in by Kincaid. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Allen. Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Up the middle, it's Cook. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Allen now looks to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That'll give them 8 that time. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. They'll get this complete to the tight end Barner. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
The Seahawks, first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, Seattle.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Now Darnold. Now a run here, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. credit the sack to Joey Bosa.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Back now in Buffalo. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4. 3rd and 19. Darnold now to throw. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
I had to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
22-yard line.
Now Allen. And this is Cook with a grab. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Allen from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bills have
face, taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain.
Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. To throw is Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
And this one too low.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Nix looking to throw again. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now it's Nix. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Nix to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
I'm about to say something that seems really obvious, but you hate to see your kicker miss on the opening drive because now you're starting to wonder what goes through his head. Is that going to affect him the rest of the game? Is he going to be able to bounce back? You want to show confidence later? What's going to go on with him right out of the gate with a miss?
Yeah, chance to grab the 3-0 lead here at home. Instead, we remain scoreless. Now Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. They go play action now. Jackson. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Throwing Nix. Sends it toward the sideline. That's where he finds Sutton. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it'll be second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. To throw, here's Nix. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Nix. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
How about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
First down, Baltimore.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Now a 2nd and 10.
No, we changed it. What is it? Sit up.
Jackson. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. That is incomplete.
Well, they moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. Taken in at the 22. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them. Maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Nix. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Draw play. This is Henry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Baltimore, 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Ravens 1st down.
Play action. It's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 26 yards. And the Ravens post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they're going to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
1 yard gain.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the 1st half. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now when timeout signaled for him, they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Working out of the gun is Nix. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
At their own 33-yard line.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson going deep for Hopkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Jackson going to keep it. He's got his man downfield. That's Bateman. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
His kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Broncos nothing.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And this is what they're going to need more of. It's the 3rd quarter. You're trailing. You've got to come out with a renewed sense of purpose, and that's a nice way to kick off the drive with good yardage and a 1st down.
Nix from the shotgun. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
So from the 37, here's 2nd down and a yard. Looking to throw. Nix. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Back to the air with Nix. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
They'll look to throw again. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Cortland Sutton from 10 yards out. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. So it took them a little while, Charles, but now they have their first points of the game, and they come here in this 3rd quarter.
And more often than not, Brandon, when that happens, you find yourself down 21, 28 points, and not really with a lot of hope, but with that touchdown, they're right back in this game.
They'll look to throw. It's complete. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Now it's Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's Jackson to throw. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And he's going to be intercepted for the